Hey, it's just math, y'all. How's everybody today? Today we're going to be looking at using our calculator to calculate logarithms. So, here we go. Calculators and the change of base formula. Most calculators only have log and ln. That means most calculators just have log base 10 and log base e. And so these are the only buttons that many calculators have. Depending on the type of calculator, you may have a different one, but everybody needs to be able to get the exact same decimal for the logarithms. So our change of base formula that we have here is extremely important. This gives us a formula for taking a log of any base and rewriting it using any other base, technically. And so for calculator use, we either use log base 10 or we use log base e, natural log. And so this formula is what we're going to do. So everybody on their calculator needs to be able to do log base 7 of 8.2 and hopefully get the decimal 1.081. Now, depending on how your calculator works, you might need to put parentheses here. Remember, this is divide. Okay? If you've got fraction capability, that's fine. If not, you can use a little slash mark. But you should all have the ability to get this decimal for doing log base 7 of 8.2. All right? And same with the other one. Just again, use your calculator, stop the video, and see if you can get the designated decimals here on this page. So let's look at a couple of more examples. All right, so that last one was log base 4.7 of 492. And let's just remind ourselves what this means. Okay, we were getting 4.00, was it? 5. There we go. What that means is that 4.7 to the 4.005 power is approximately 492. Now, why I say approximately is because when you did this, you know you got more decimals and we rounded it off. So when we do it the other way, we get that. And this is just very strange for some people to remember. But understand, exponentials, logarithms are continuous functions. And so there are decimal values. And so we need to just remember that. Okay? And so using your calculator, you should be able to get this amount. So now it all depends on what kind of a calculator you have. Some calculators have that capability, and you can directly type your digits in there. But if you don't, then you do have to type in log of the big number divided by log of the little number. And you might have to do a parentheses around there. So make sure you pay attention to that. And you can do natural log of the big number divided by natural log of the little number and get that. And so just remember that this is a decimal, and you're going to get decimal answers. You can get decimal answers with others. It just depends. So now just think about this one for a minute. What if it said log base 3 of 29? Okay, now knowing what that means 3 to some power equals 29. And so the decimal that we should get for this should be between 3 and 4, because 3 to the third is 27, 3 to the 4 is 81, and so my answer here should be approximately 3 point something. And again, using your calculator, you should be able to get an approximation or get this decimal using your calculator skills. I'm pulling up my calculator, and I'm going to do this this one. So I'm going to do log of the big number divided by log of the small number. And I get 3.06504. So if I'm going to do 3 decimals, I get 3.065, which should make sense because that's between 3 and 4. So just want this to make sense to you a little bit. Again, your calculator may have this capability, or it may just have this capability and this capability. Remember, there was life before calculators. So what y'all do life before calculators? Well, depends on what type of calculator. Some people used a slide rule that had a list of decimals on it, and you just used your decimals and the division. And then some people had a chart or a table of values, and they used that and division. So be thankful for your calculator. All right. Hope that helps with your calculator. Make sure you can do this before we move into the next section, which is solving exponential equations.